I'm outside the House of Parliament now at the moment, okay? And you can see behind me thousands of people. I'm gonna turn the camera so you can see for yourselves, okay? It's so many people, it's unbelievable, all right? Crowded and lots of hustle and bustle, all right? There you go, behind me. The River Thames is over there, and in front of me, now I'm gonna stop the camera and just rotate it. Hold on. Right, I'm back again. And now you can see in front of me the House of Parliament up there. Jesus, that is Big Ben. Can you see Big Ben? They finished repairing it and I don't know, painting and decorating it. It looks beautiful now actually. Yeah. And you can see here the House of Parliament, House of Commons and the House of Peers behind it. The mother of all parliaments, as everyone wants to say. You can see here the people, how many people are around me. There you go. This is Westminster Underground Station. You can see how many people coming out, how many tourists. Okay, today is Thursday, the 15th of September, okay, 2022. And our monarch, the Queen, rest in peace, Elizabeth Elizabeth R means royal, okay, E-R, is in state, and people are visiting at Westminster Abbey. You look at all the flags now are all half-mast. As a mark of respect and a sign of mourning. The numbers of people is unbelievable. There's just so many. There you can see that. Okay. There's lots of repairs for the funeral. You can see the workmen. Lots of strong police presence, okay? And there you go, City of Westminster is doing all the preparation for the funeral on the 19th, which will be Monday. Okay. I'm going to continue walking and probably, hopefully, crossing, and then you can see the House of Parliament there, Big Ben. And here is the statue of Lord Churchill. Okay, he's a lord, actually, rest in peace. Our hero who defeated Hitler, who is his famous sign, okay, V for victory, okay, V for victory. The House of the Parliament is two houses. One is for the commoners, and one for the peers. Okay, the Lords, House of Lords. Okay, like I tell many of my students about the opening session of the Parliament and how Black Rod walks from by orders of Her Majesty the Queen, or His Majesty the King Charles III now, to knock 3 times on the door of the Parliament, which shuts in his face, the House of Commons, and then the door will open for him, and Black Rod will invite Mr. Speaker and the government and the opposition to listen to the Queen's speech, which is written by the Prime Minister, who is the leader of the government and the majority. As you can see, there's no traffic at all. You can hear the church bell, okay? And no traffic. Okay. No cars. Normally this area is full of cars driving in all directions. But there's no traffic at the moment. Okay, there you go. Right, here is an announcement from Westminster Abbey. Welcome to Westminster Abbey. Following the death of Queen Elizabeth II, Westminster Abbey is closed to visitors. So there are no visitors today, and the state funeral takes place on Monday, 19th of September. For more details about the funeral service, and prayer, please visit our website. They have an announcement on website. Okay, we kindly ask that you do not leave flowers and tributes here, but take them to Green Park. Okay, so flowers are to be left at Green Park. The funeral service will be broadcast live on TV, radio, and online. You can follow us for updates. That's all. And they got a Twitter address and a Facebook and Instagram as well. That's good in order to reduce the number of the crowd and the people who are attending, because we don't want anyone to be crushed under the large number of people walking around. Okay. Okay. Now you can see here the people are queuing to get in. It's a very, very long queue. Oh my lord, so long. Right, we started filming again. Now I'm filming the crowd. You can see some beef eaters there, yeomen, standing in there. Okay, that's where the Queen is lying, and they are. There's no cars in the street, so I can walk in the middle of the street, in the middle of the road. I've never done it before. I feel I feel weird walking in here. But you can hear the bells from the church, and you can see the media there. Okay, in front of me, TV and media, they're filming. Okay. They're doing like interviews and stuff, okay, asking people what they think. Here you go, there's one beef eater, just walking out. And some more inside. Okay, good. Entrance, I can't talk much really, but you can see there's a lot of people coming out now. There you go. They're walking out in droves after paying their respect to the Queen in state. Very moving actually. See, right. Here, this is the exit, and over there, where I was standing before, was the entrance so the people get in and get out that way. All right? Good. Now, sorry for moving the camera too fast. I'm heading towards the cenotaph. I told many of my students about the Remembrance Day and how Her Majesty the Queen used to stand at the cenotaph, okay, on Remembrance Day, 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th month, okay, November, where the clock at Big Ben will strike 11 times, and you can hear it, and then after that everyone will stand for 2 minutes in silence, okay, to remember all the soldiers and people who gave their life to protect our country, Great Britain. Okay? I'm walking towards the cenotaph just to show my students and what it looks like to be standing over there. Okay, Great George Street and Parliament Street. You can see that. Parliament Street and Great George Street. Yes, okay. And you can see Westminster Station for the underground, the tube. Now I'm following all the people. As you can see, the preparation for the funeral is so huge. God. They're preparing for lots of things. Okay. Now let's keep walking toward the cenotaph. I need a drink. Might get one. Here is a red phone booth. No one uses it at the moment. It became just left there for tourists actually. And someone is taking a photo of one policeman outside the phone booth. So no one uses the phone booth. Okay. There we are. Westminster. Okay. You walk straight. You go at the Strand. Okay. If you go right, you cross to the River Thames, going down South Westminster Bridge. And if you go left, it's St James's Park and Buckingham Palace. Okay. You can see the map there in front of you. Okay. And this is to show you where you are. Sorry about that. Just turned suddenly. And you are here. We are here. Okay. There you go. Parliament Street. This we're heading towards. Okay. Parliament. That street's called Parliament Street. But Parliament is over there. You can see there. Okay. And you can see here, if we walking in that direction, well, like I'm walking now, here's Whitehall. And Whitehall is where the government is, and Downing Street is there. That's where the Prime Minister, 10 Downing Street. Can you see it now? Okay, is that clear? All right, that's 10 Downing Street, okay. And, okay, here we can see, I'm standing here, okay. And the Big Ben is just over there, okay, and the House of Parliament. And Westminster Abbey, okay. And that's where the Queen is lying in state, rest in peace. And we can hear the statue over there, which we're looking at, this Cromwell statue, okay, Lord Protector, yeah, Lord Protector Cromwell, whose effort actually resulted in the execution of Charles I, 1635, I think, or something like that. And then after that, we had the declaration of the Bill of Rights in 1689, just to specify the accession to the throne and so on. And that was a big move towards England becoming a constitutional monarchy rather than an absolute monarchy, where the king's word is law. Okay. Again, another red phone booth, which is hardly used because most people use mobile phones now. But they leave them. They're working actually, but they leave them just for the sake of the tourism. Okay. And here we have the Department for Digital, Culture, Media, and Sport. So, government. And here, Her Majesty, Revenue and Customs. Okay. As tax, probably. More and more. So, well, I'm walking in I don't know what to say. It's just, the government is on my left here, all government building, and on my right as well. And over there you can see a pub, okay, the Red Lion, yes, it's called the Red Lion, and you can see lots of hanging baskets outside, lots of lovely flowers outside. Be nice to go and have a drink there, pint of lager or something. Yeah, and the buses that stops here, or you can see the numbers there. Okay, 3, 11, 12, 87, 88, 159. Okay, there were numbers that's N3, N11, N4. Because it got N, it means it's night owl, which means they are night buses. They work after 12 o'clock. So if you are in the center of London having a good time and all the other buses stopped, you can still take the night owl buses, which are working from 12 till 7 in the morning. Good service, actually. Saves you a lot of money getting a cab, okay? Here we have King Charles Street here on the left. It doesn't say Charles I or the second or the or the third. Yeah, I've noticed that one, okay. Right, you can see the sign now, okay, City of Westminster. Parliament Street on the left, southwest one, and Whitehall on the right, southwest one as well. City of Westminster. But you can see, this is the government, the British government. And here we are, on the right here you can see the cenotaph, like I told many of my students before about the cenotaph, okay? The Glorious Dead. It's written on it, the Glorious Dead, and we can see a wreath made of concrete there of flowers or wreaths or whatever. You can see the flags of the armed forces. And the Air Force. On Remembrance Day, the 11th hour, the armistice, 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th month, Her Majesty used to stand over there with the rest of the royal family, the government, Prime Minister and the shadow cabinet as well. And over there will be dignitaries, members, clergy and the church, okay? And they will all lay wreaths on the cenotaph in memory of all the fallen soldiers. They're all made of poppies, okay? So there you go. Hopefully the tradition will continue with King Charles III, who will, within a couple of months, probably be laying the wreath on Remembrance Day as our new king. At 10 Downing Street is the Prime Minister residence, okay? Nice 4-bedroom flat, okay? And at 11 Downing Street is Chancellor of the Exchequer. He's in charge of the finance side and the money, okay? You can see many tourists and many people hanging outside. But now today, the whole attention is focused on Her Majesty the Queen, who's lying in state, okay? Everyone is walking over there to pay the respect. While here we got some tourists looking at 10 Downing Street. You can see the security outside and the police. Okay, the media. There. That's it. You see a policeman there. 10 Downing Street over there. And everyone's walking. Got that, can you see? Good. Lots of tourists here. You can see the groups here. They're following the flags, so they can get lost. I don't know where they come from. Are they all following? I don't know. Okay. Can't see anyone following him. Well, there's a tour guide. He's definitely a tour guide, and the people are following him. The whole place is being prepared at the moment for the state funeral. You can see the flags again up there. Half-mast. All the flags. Right, I need a drink now. I think I'm gonna go get a drink, guys. I've walked a lot, a bit tired and hot. Okay, so well, now I'm gonna stop, okay? Bye.